Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. Alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jam Sesh. I am your host, Michael Cummings, also known as The Rook. Joined today by my guest, Andrew D'Amato, also known as Youngblood.
What up,
Andrew,
everyone?
what's up?
What up? How's it going?
And in front of him, we have JD Snake himself, Jake Howarth. Jake?
Hold the applause. Hold the applause. I am here,
Hold
and I'm
it.
ready to go.
Hold it. And out in the producer over there,
He's
Mr. Wright
back.
himself,
He's here.
Shane Wright, making his first appearance
Let's give a round of
on
applause.
Jam Sesh.
He was in Tennessee, so he has a good excuse. Didn't get me any gifts though from country capital of the world, but I forgive him. He is Mr. Right.
Low key, not forgiven.
Yeah,
but
no,
that's all right.
not
All
really.
right, guys. So let's talk sports.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Come on.
CSM, by the way. So, Jake, I think you wanted to start off.
Oh yeah.
start us off here.
After the first episode, everyone was getting on me about my Leafs prediction, so I just want to say something to all the fans out there who did not like my prediction. I'm just gonna let Terry Collins take it away right now because he will explain better than I can. Here we are.
Obviously, I let my heart get in the way of my gut, and I love my players, and I trust.
Well, as I let my heart get away with my gut, like he said. I was hoping the Leafs could beat Phil Kessel and the Penguins, making his debut, but obviously I was wrong. But you win some, you lose some. I won with my heart. I got to stop being a fan, as some people would say. It just
Got it.
oh god.
Got
wah, wah, wah.
Well, let's stick with hockey.
Yes,
'cause,
please. Let's move
do
on.
it. So, good week in the NHL.
Yep.
I guess depending on what team you're a fan of. So we got it off here. McJesus, Connor McDavid injured.
Liar.
Man.
Wait,
He's
yeah.
not hurt.
Yeah,
Jesus can't be hurt.
Yeah, if you didn't hear, Connor McDavid's hurt.
No way.
Look at this.
Blasphemy.
Look, I'm on Burley on the in-queue. McDavid injured.
He
That's the
can't
top
be
story
hurt.
right
That's a
now.
lie. Don't lie to me, Mike.
Isn't he like X-Men guys? Come on,
Pretty
he's
much.
invincible.
Wait, who's McDavid?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's McJesus, right?
Oh, that makes more
Yeah.
sense.
No, like it's constant, and I personally I think that's just a big loss for obviously the Edmonton Oilers organization, but the NHL itself.
And
You
for him,
bringing
so.
in this generational player, the next Crosby, they say, the next Gretzky, even.
Ooh.
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying, right? They're touting him.
Sucks for
High
him.
expectations. I mean, he obviously didn't score 12 goals in his first game like
No.
they thought he was gonna do, but he stepped it up big time. This is a big loss for the week.
Man, November has been a bad month for McDavid. This year with the collarbone. Last year, as we know, he broke his hand getting into a fight. And 2 years ago, he broke his right thumb. November, they should have sit on McDavid in November.
Should've sit
Simple
on
as
It's just
that.
unfortunate
Just
for
sit
him, really, to end his. Well, he's obviously going to come back, but to, I guess, start off his NHL camp or his NHL career like this, it's unfortunate. But what are you going to do? He'll be back. It's not like he's retiring. He's still got lots of years left, guys.
It's a collarbone. It's not a
calm
knee.
down.
It's not a knee issue.
Calm
It's a
down.
collarbone. It's going to heal properly, and we'll move on.
He'll
from
come
this.
back. McJesus will be McJesus, and that's it. End of McDavid talk for the night.
Yes, please. Let's move on.
Wait, do you hear McDavid's hurt?
Is he hurt? Really?
No.
I actually didn't.
For
take
three
that
great.
in. I
For
didn't-
wait, how long? Like 2 months? A month? A game?
Couple
couple
months, I think.
months. Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, 3 months.
So talk about some of the leaders for scoring right now.
It's
So
random. Some
we
of them.
actually have a two-person tie
Yeah.
for first place in the NHL in points. So with 15 games played, 23 points the leaders. Dallas Star, Tyler Seguin, Chicago's Patrick Kane. Do you expect something like this? I mean,
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then when you look down more of the list, you have Krejci up
you
there.
got some weird names.
And then wait,
Shea
man.
Weber.
Yeah, you have a couple guys up there that wouldn't be up there. Maybe it's a hot start like
You
we
got
said in the
our
NHL.
boy John Klingberg.
Oh, Klingberg,
15 points in 15 games, man. Dallas
Fancy.
Stars are killing it.
sleeper of the year.
Oh yeah.
Sleeper of the year.
Got guys Blake Wheeler in fourth place,
Nice.
17 points. It's unbelievable.
So there's no way someone predicted that.
Johnny Hockey, 17
course.
points as well.
Of course.
Big surprise for me, and I sort of not really because he was playing with some guy named Alex Ovechkin. Evgeny Kuznetsov still up there, 15 points in 13 games only. So
The thing is, he showed some flashes in the postseason. Like
yeah.
he was like quote unquote like breakout star, or supposed to be the breakout star coming into last year. But he really matured and got to his own by playoff time, and you're just seeing the effects of it. Obviously, when you play with Ovechkin, it's gonna help, but he's setting him up left, right, and center.
absolutely. Oh, I thought I'd just throw this in there. Nathan McKinnon, 15 points.
What team does Nate McKinnon
14
play
points.
for, Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Please let me know.
man.
How are the
how
Avs
they
doing? How are they doing? Mike?
Not
Playoff
very
race?
good.
Wait, are they a playoff contender?
No, they're
Dale
Oh.
Weiss, though. Don't forget about him there on the goals.
Dale Weiss is killing it, man. Tied with Pacioretty for team lead. So
No American has ever won the scoring title, so
no. Well, Colorado, the race right now is really for Austin Matthews. That's the race. That's the race.
no, the Leafs are gonna get Matthews and they're gonna ruin him. It's gonna
Is
be
he though?
great.
Are they though? I think the ideal place for him. Obviously we got to see if it
If you
finishes.
say Colorado,
It's gotta be
Colorado,
Edmonton.
I
No,
swear.
no,
It's gotta be
no.
Edmonton. It's
No,
gotta
no,
be
You know
Edmonton.
what Edmonton needs to do? McDavid's out. Just tank the season. They're gonna get first overall pick again.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's been working.
They can make the playoffs and they'll get first overall.
It's been
pick,
working.
Man. That's how it works.
The
No,
way
I was
she
thinking
goes.
for Matthews, Arizona, and obviously people coming into the season they thought, well, yeah, that could happen. But look at Arizona's on fire this season.
Those
man.
young bloods, man. Talk about young bloods.
Max Domi,
You got Rook
Anthony
and young
Blair.
blood.
Claire.
Oh, John Scott.
John
right.
Scott, best player in the world.
He actually is. Like, he is a god himself. But
Second round.
he actually just got sent down to the AHL, which really surprised
Like
me and a
Maxi.
lot of people. So that really threw me
Oh
off.
god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll go back to the Leafs, I guess. So their record right now on the season. You ready for this, guys?
Yeah.
14 games played.
Yep.
2-8-4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as we said, money, man. As we said before, the record last week, the record does not say the whole story. You look at their games; they're all close. The past two they lost in extra time, overtime, and a shootout. They're a lot better than compared to last year. Their effort's a lot better, and just look at their roster. They're not that talented, and they're in every single game they played against. At least the past couple of games. So I actually enjoy watching this team compared to last year. You just knew they were giving up, and it was pointless to
Yeah.
watch them.
That's actually a
mean,
good point.
They just can't put games away, which I don't know. I don't think anyone expects them even to be in the talk for that, but they just can't finish them. When you have Leo Komarov in your first line, I mean, you know you're doing something right.
Yeah, they got a lot of good players. I mean, you take a look at these guys, been around the league for a long time, just bouncing from team to team, and they're obviously effective players. They're still in the league, right? So just read off a few names here. The guys who they picked up: P.A. Parento, Sean Matthias, that brought back Dan Winnick, Nick Spaulding they got in the Phil Kessel trade.
Yeah.
Brad Boyes,
Brad Boyes.
Grabner,
Don't
the
forget
list
about
goes on,
Arcobello
man.
down there in the
They're
minors.
just simply Detroit's like system, at least with Mike Babcock, was all about drafting players
Yeah,
and developing them. So, so pretty much all you all you're
Thanks,
gonna
man.
see, I think you're gonna see at the deadline a lot of these contracts going bye for second, third round picks, just like we saw last year with Santorelli,
Right.
Franzen.
Winnick.
You're
Yeah.
gonna see this. Winnick's gonna probably be gone. All these guys are like Mason Raymond. They all come here for a year. They're in the spotlight, and then the Leafs get a couple of draft picks. They're all on like a year or two contract, so we can ship them out no problem.
Short-term deals,
Exactly.
rental players for the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think that was a smart move by Toronto.
I agree.
Obviously,
They got
they're-
lots of guys in the minors they can bring up to
Yeah,
replace
and
them, too.
Absolutely.
And that-
Nylander.
And that's why they're they're taking their time with them because they
No,
want
that's
them
smart.
to develop the Babcock way of playing before they force them up.
It's very smart.
Yeah.
No, I'm liking what the Leafs are doing. Obviously, they're not having the start to the season that they want to. Or actually, maybe they are, because they said they're not going to be a good team this year.
Be patient.
Be
Just
patient.
tank for McDavid.
Be patient,
They're
Leafs
gonna tank
fan.
for McDavid.
I know Leafs fans are very patient,
for
have been patient
Matthews.
for years to come.
Yeah.
You
so
know,
used to
we'll
saying
see what
tank for
happens.
McDavid.
It didn't happen. They got Marner.
Marner's
He's tearing it up in the OHL, by the way. So good on him.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. All right, so we like to copy some people, so we're gonna copy TSN. Our boys at TSN.
Obviously.
Quizmaster, let's do the quiz.
Best part of the TSM panel ever.
Quiz.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We're not quite Bob McKenzie, James Duthie. We're getting there though.
I'm pretty much Jeff O'Neill. I mean,
Pretty much. You
You
pretty
just have,
much.
you have to have an attitude. Just go off the board all the
I
time.
hate this.
Oh, dog here. I hate this.
Only thing I love more than this is the Devils.
Oh God. Just move
Yeah,
on.
the
Just start the
Devils.
quiz. I don't want to get
Yeah,
the Devils
never
now.
mind.
I mean, I can get into the Devils now if you want.
There we go.
Here's a quiz music. Let's
All
go.
right, we'll do
There
the
we
Devils
go.
after the quiz.
Yeah, maybe. So we're gonna stick with the Leafs on this one. So we're talking about how bad the Leafs have been doing this season, and obviously it's a possibility that it's for them, to develop into a better team over the coming years. Like you said, be patient. But do they really want to be doing this bad right now? Like, do they need to make some changes? So I'm gonna give you guys some options. What should the Leafs do? That's our question. What should the Leafs do at this point in time? So A, should they make a trade or trades? Make some moves here and there. Should they bring up some of the young guys from the minors. You know, obviously they got Nylander. They can't bring up Marner, unfortunately,
not till
but
next year.
you know, but younger guys
Yep.
maybe help fill the voids
Like
there.
Connor Brown.
Yeah, Connor Brown. Should they just stick with what they're doing?
Mm-hmm.
Tank like they're doing right now. Maybe get Austin
Austin
Matthews, right?
Matthews.
Or and a very I don't even know if I want to consider this. But fire Babcock and the coaching staff. Get him out.
Young blood, you can go first.
Yeah, Andrew.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say trade for McDavid. Obviously, no, I'm kidding.
It's not a
He's
big
hurt
deal.
though.
I'm gonna
but
say
isn't he hurt?
no. That's a lie. No.
McDavid's not hurt, by the way.
I'm gonna say stick with the plan. They got
All right.
obviously they're not gonna have the best record at the end of the year. No one expected them to do so. There's no reason to fire the coach and the GM after they just went through all that trouble to get them in the first place. They got the young guys down there: Kapanen, Marner,
I forgot Kapanen.
Kapanen, Nylander, Connor Brown, even on defense, Stuart Percy, Louvre, like all of those guys. No point of bringing them up and rushing them. They have a bright future ahead, very bright future. So if they stick it out one more year, I mean, they're not gonna be a Stanley Cup winning team next year. But all these young guys develop. We'll see what happens.
And
I'm
Jake,
gonna put my little GM cap on, and we'll
Okay.
go from there.
Go off the board.
I like to go E.
off the
E.
board.
E, like on university exams, E, A, and B. I want A and B. I want to stick to the plan because part of that plan is making trades, getting rid of these like 1-year contracts, getting those draft picks we talked about earlier in the
Right,
show.
right.
So stick to the plan, keep developing players. No, there's no point rushing Nylander. We all know he's a talent in
Top
himself.
5 in scoring in the
Exactly.
AHL right now.
We all know how good he is, the potential. So let's just move on and keep doing what we're doing this year. We're playing better hockey than we usually do, better system play, and just get rid of those 1-year contracts like PA Parento, stuff like that.
yeah, it's definitely much more interesting to watch these. Shane, you got a prediction there, bud?
I think that should be my intro song every single time.
All right.
Um,
Producer Shane, ladies and gentlemen.
no,
Mr. Wright.
I think Jake has a little bit of a point. I'm not snake his answer. Go E too, but you gotta eventually bring up those kids. I think obviously that's in like way at the end of the season.
Absolutely.
But you have to stick to the plan. Get rid of some of like those 1-year deals. Get some draft picks, and then go from there. But definitely can't. You have to stick to the plan because this is what they expected. But
yeah.
you know,
I think
gotta do all that bad stuff before you get the glory.
Exactly, man.
all those 1-year deals though, they brought a lot of those guys in this year strictly just for roster spots because they just did not have enough players. So guys like maybe Parento and all the pro contracts or the pro tryout offers, Brad Boy's in there, Matthias, like they need roster players. I don't think they really need to be trading those guys away because who's gonna play? Like they need 12 forwards on the ice, right? So that's
No, it's a good point. I mean, they lost a few guys. Obviously, they lost Phil Kessel,
Yeah.
right?
who's that?
So yeah, that
we
guy.
don't talk about that here, guys. Let's move on.
It's actually funny. There's a guy at our school in second year who walked around Toronto with a Phil Kessel Penguins jersey on.
Check it out on Bar Down.
Yeah, it's gutsy.
Good
man.
old Schomburg boy.
No, Nobleton boy.
Oh,
Nobleton boy.
no.
It's gutsy,
Nobleton
man.
boy.
It's like walking around Toronto with like a Montreal jersey, Ottawa jersey.
Oh, I don't
Gutsy,
know.
man.
I don't know if it's that level.
No, it's,
Maybe
I don't think it's that
not.
bad.
Maybe
Nobody
not.
really hates Kessel.
No.
Like he didn't leave on
No,
his
he
own
did-
power. He got traded.
Yeah.
He left on good terms.
He didn't
right?
snake.
He didn't ask for
exactly.
He did not snake.
All right. Well, I guess you want to talk about the Devils now. We can't talk about good teams.
We'll
You
give
know
you-
what? We'll give you a minute.
We'll give you a
got
minute.
Go.
Shay, start the time.
You got a minute. Go.
I'll talk about a good team. You guys can talk about your good teams.
Just start. Just
I'm
go.
just gonna go with the Devils. You know,
Oh, okay.
pretty solid this season. 8-5-1. Nobody really likes the Devils because they don't play that. They don't. I don't know. I don't know why.
Why
how
don't
do you
people
not?
like the Devils,
Yeah.
man?
Just
Just 'cause,
tell you.
Like,
Tell me, man.
I don't know. I mean, I love the Devils. They're a great team, great hockey.
I guess people are just delusional.
I guess so. Here's an interesting fact here. Like they have their top 6 forwards. 5 of them have double-digit points. Camilleri, Stepniak, Palmieri, Zajac, and Henrique. Tolusti's down there. But besides that, it really drops. Like Severson has 6, Josephine has 3. Like it's really one thing they do need to do is spread out that scoring because if your top 2 lines get shut down, you have no depth. These guys have no depth. Like
Hey, Bobby.
Playoffs? What talk about? Playoffs? You kidding me? Playoffs?
I
yes,
agree with that.
I'm talking
Maybe
about playoffs. I feel like this may be a playoff caliber team if they can stick
Ooh,
this up.
prediction.
I'm not saying Stanley Cup, but if you look
So 8
if
seed.
you look in the Metropolitan, even just the wild card, like the Bruins, the Red Wings, the Panthers, like they're somewhat close, but I think they're Devils have a better team if they can average out that scoring. And here's this interesting fact I've been telling you guys all day. So we all know that that fighting has been slowly dying in the NHL, right?
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Yep, sadly.
So the Devils have fought in 5 games.
Oh yeah, there you go.
They have won every single game. They're 5-0 when they fight in a game.
Get 2-2 out there. Get Bobby Farnham out
Exactly.
there.
Yo, they should just call up John Scott. Just make a trade with John
Trade for him,
Scott.
man.
Trade
First
for-
round pick.
They're 5-0 when they fight. So I mean, that's got to say something.
Hey, listen, they get John Scott and they give up a first round pick. It's not going to be a very good first round pick. They're going right to the finals, man.
Yeah,
I know.
29th
30,
pick,
They don't
30th
need that
pick.
pick.
Yeah.
So it's
We
like
don't need
whatever.
that.
Pavel Zacha, that's all they need. Who needs
whatever,
prospects
man.
these days?
Exactly.
All right, I'm done here. We're done.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, it's enough about the Devils.
Yeah, let's move on.
Talk about the Avs.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
It's hard to be an Avs fan right now. Personally, I even though I really like Patrick Wall, I loved him as a player. You know, he's a little before my time, but I loved him as a player,
A little
especially
bit.
on the Avs.
Just a little bit.
So
bit.
we lit a
Just
bit.
a little bit.
We
a
lit
little
a
bit.
bit.
You know, he's got 2 cups there, but whatever. No, who's
His
counting?
his cup rings are blocking his ears, right?
Yeah, exactly. Stop tripping him.
But it's tough to be a fan right now. And personally, like I say about Wall, I think he should get the boot.
Oh, dun 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 dun.
Exactly. I mean, just look at this. They're in the bottom.
The owner's
appropriate.
coming. The owner's coming to
coming.
kick him
That's
out.
appropriate, man. 4-9-1 in 14 games this year.
All that talent too. Duchesne, Landeskog, McKinnon,
Tell me about it, man. We got a good team, but we're just not utilizing it. I mean,
Cody McLeod.
oh yeah, Nate Ginnon, you know, that guy, right?
You only have your team, and we're talking about a team with Duchesne, McKinnon,
Yep.
Langeskog, Iginla.
Ugh.
You guys only scored 36 goals,
Ugh.
which is third last in the Western Conference.
They got shut out like most of their preseason games.
yeah,
Think about it like that. So that was some.
fortunate.
Yeah,
And your
let's-
D
just-
is
that's
kind
just
of
in.
your D is questionable. You're giving up the second most goals. The only team you're behind in the Western Conference is the Calgary Flames, and we all know they're goalie trouble right now.
Oh yeah.
Wait, this just in. Connor McDavid's injured.
No way.
We
Just saw it on Burley.
oh, it just
way.
popped up on Brilliant again.
Holy cow!
Perfect.
Didn't even think about it. All right, so we're gonna do a fun little segment here.
Woo!
So pretty
Games.
much, as you can't see this, but we can. There's a hat on the table. And
We
there's
won't
some
say the
names in
team
there.
on it. We won't say the team
No,
on
no,
it.
no.
Keep pounding,
there's
baby.
a few
8-0.
names. We have team names in there. It's teams that are lower
The
the standings.
yeah, lower tier.
Could use a little bit of our expertise.
or
even
lack of
though-
expertise.
We're all
Lack
putting
of-
our GM hats on and our coaches hats on.
I can't
Yes.
put my hat on.
And we're gonna
It's
we're
'cause
gonna
it's
pretty much say something positive about them moving forward and what they need to do. So I think we're gonna go with the Rook.
The Rook.
Rook's gonna start
Rookie,
off.
Rook.
Hopefully it's Colorado because
I
Colorado
hope
is in
it
his
is,
hat.
man. Oh,
We already know that they should get rid of Patrick Wall. So here we go. The Rook. Put
Ugh.
your hand in there. Let's see what we got. Let's see this.
All right, I grabbed one out here.
What is it?
Carolina Hurricanes.
Ooh.
All right, I'll stick with hockey. That's
yeah,
cool. with me.
yeah,
That's cool. with
It's
me.
up more up your alley.
Yeah, so I think they actually have a pretty good team. You know, you take a look at the talent that they have. Eric Stahl, his brother Jordan, Jeff Skinner. That's just up front, right? And then in the back end, you've got Ryan Murphy. You got guys like Noah Hannafin. In the net, you got Cam Ward, who might leave obviously after this year.
Ever since that first cup, he has been nothing.
Who's gonna
but a
want
waste
Cam
of time.
Ward?
It's been
Like,
10 years, man.
Someone's
9
gonna
years.
someone's gonna take him
Veteran
as a backup.
backup.
I hope
yeah.
so.
Edmonton. Bring him to
Just
Edmonton.
That'd be a really good. move,
Lightning in a
actually.
bottle. Someone's gonna hope for that. It's gonna
I
happen.
think he's just he's a good player in the net. I think it's just that he hasn't really had the team around him in recent years.
The key question is, would you get rid of Eric Stahl? Would you trade him because he is a free agent?
In the summer.
Yeah,
right?
in the summer. Would you
Yeah.
get rid of him, or would you take a chance of him walking?
I mean, he's been the heart and soul of the team for, well, like you said, ever since they won the cup. Maybe not. He had Rod Brindamore back in the day, but you know, for the past, let's say, 8 years,
Yeah.
it's been Eric Stahl. It's been every time you think about Carolina Hurricanes, first player that comes to mind is Eric Stahl. So
Eric Stahl was actually drafted in the first round of a fantasy draft by a kid named Nyman. So shout out to him.
Nyman? Who takes Eric Stahl in the
Is it-
first round of like a 10-team
that's
league?
the guy
Come
that
on.
took John Scott, right? Or is it a different guy?
Guy's trolling.
No, it's a different
I
guy.
really hope it's a
No,
troll.
no.
Would you
true.
blow up the team? Would you get rid of guys like Jeff Skinner? Because Jeff Skinner is like only a concussion or two away from retiring.
It's true. He started out really, 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 really hot
but
this year.
he's taken a step back. He had a bunch of injuries, mostly head.
Yeah,
related.
mostly head injuries.
And
I mean,
he's questioning retirement. He's only
23.
23.
23. Yeah.
Oh, he's a young pup.
Take a look. We'll take a look at this. 2010, 2011, his rookie year. Just a few months after he got drafted.
Hey, same birthday as my sister, May 16th.
There you go.
Happy birthday.
Same year?
No, she's 95.
Okay. Well, there's a connection there.
Yeah.
31 goals in his first year as a
Yeah.
rookie.
Oh yeah,
Rookie.
rookie.
And then you see the point totals kind of drop off here. He had 20 goals the next year, and he has actually hit a career high 33 in the 2013-14 season. But yeah, the injuries are derailing him here. It's bad. 64 games in 2011, 2012, 71, 2013, 2014, as I mentioned. Last year he missed 5 games. Seems that he's been in suited up for every game for Carolina this year, but obviously it's a very young season. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I wouldn't want to trade such a young asset, but if you're a concussion or two away from retirement,
Yeah.
that's a tough thing
rough,
to look
man.
at.
It's rough. It's
I
unfortunate. Great
I wouldn't
talent.
even know what to say if I want to blow up the team. They have a good coach, Bill Peters, and he was, brought in, I believe, before last season. So I don't know. It's a team that's an interesting team. They have a good group. I think they have good prospects, but I don't know. I wouldn't blow up the team right now. Let's see how the season goes. I guess with the trade deadline, if they need to make some moves. But I don't think they're going to make the playoffs this year. I don't think a lot of people agree, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I say give him another year. If not, Eric Stahl, Ward, trade him, let him walk, see what happens.
They could be in the hunt for a man named Austin Matthews too.
Absolutely. All right, so we're moving on.
Young blood.
Youngblood, you want to do it?
Yeah, sure.
Do it up.
Pass me the hat.
What do you got?
The Anaheim Ducks.
Ooh, the Ducks.
The Ducks.
Oh, they're doing, yeah.
All right.
That's
well,
surprising name to hear.
they obviously
Not
had
really,
that
actually.
slow start to the season, like we talked about last episode. But they've recently picked it up. I mean, 4 straight. And honestly, I don't think they need to do anything. They just need to stay healthy and stay consistent because they got a good team down there in Anaheim. When you got Corey Perry and Ryan Getzlaf healthy together, they're unstoppable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to find a better 1-2 in the league.
Obviously.
And they have a solid defensive core, more on the offensive side, obviously. And their
Yeah.
goaltending, too. If Freddie Anderson can stay healthy, I mean, it's great. Corey Perry has picked it up. He's still got 2 goals, but
They've been slowly turning it
got
around.
8 points. Getzlaf's back
Slowly.
from
Getzlaf's back,
that
yeah.
surgery, 5 points. So I think they can do it. I believe they are still a cup contending team this season. I believe that. I believe they are 5 points, 5 points out of a playoff, 6 points out of a playoff spot. But I mean, like Mike was saying, it's still very early.
It was
So
a very young season, so obviously they can turn around.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
After I go, we're going to go to the booth to where Shane is, Mr. Wright, and we'll let him get a whirl at this game. But my
That's cool with
turn.
me. That's cool with me.
Hopefully it's not an NHL team.
Yeah, let's try that. I'm trying to switch it up
Please,
here.
please.
Apologize for taking such a.
If it's an
Hockey team.
Avalanche, I'm not listening.
You can draw again. That's all
Oh,
right.
the Denver Nuggets.
Okay, good. There we
Yes.
go.
Okay.
All right, so we're switching over to basketball.
Basketball, my jam. So the Denver Nuggets, when you think about them, there isn't much, honestly, to say because they're pretty horrific. They have some young pieces like Fareed's great. Moutier they just drafted. He has a lot of upsides, a good passing
Absolutely,
point
yeah,
guard.
yeah.
But you think, look at their team. They got Nelson, Floyd, Chandler. They're trying to get rid of Chandler. Gallinari is the only bright spot on that team other than Moutier. It's just a subpar team. I don't know what to say. You have J.J. Hickson, Mike Miller, Jameer Nelson, Bill Barton. Bill Barton is the best player so far on this team. And that's saying something. Ken Freeze having his ups and downs. I do believe they're going to trade him. I do believe so, in my opinion. But it's not a great team. They have bright spots here and there like Moutier, Gary Harris. But I do think they got to blow up this team. Like Gallinari's got to go. Chandler's got to go. Get draft picks. Floyd, Nelson. Everyone's pretty much got to go. What do you think?
I totally agree with what you're saying in the sense that their team is pretty subpar.
They're in a rebuilding year.
Absolutely.
And they're going to try to get rid of those contracts.
Yeah, I mean, I think besides Kenneth Fareed and Moutier.
I love Fareed.
obviously
I
Moutier,
love Fareed. He's on all my fantasy teams. I'm just going to say that right now. He should leave.
the manimal.
He should leave. They should get rid of him. And a possible good spot, in my opinion, Houston Rockets.
Ooh. That's a good team right now.
Reunite with Ty Lawson.
Oh, yeah.
With a little fear of the fear. Little Dwight Howard. Because when Dwight Howard's hurt, they have Terrence Jones. And that's it. You can rebound.
And now he's hurt.
And I have him on my fantasy team too, and I know you guys don't really care about
It's a
my
cliche.
No, I
no
do,
one
I
cares
do.
about your fantasy.
I
team.
actually
They
do
just care
because
about it.
I'm playing you this week.
Yeah, see, you're lucky. Injury bug. I have Irving and all these injuries.
And I heard one of your guys actually out today. I forget who.
That's probably Gerald Green.
It was no, well, we knew that. It was Nerlens.
Noel's out.
Nerlens Noel with a wrist injury, so he's out against the Bulls tonight.
God, I'm like the Buffalo Bills. Injury bugs all day. Whatever.
Let's not talk about the Bills.
This is a long distance run. It's not a sprint. Whatever. I can move on.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's go to Shane.
Yeah, Shane.
Mr. Wright, what do you got?
In here?
You don't always have to come in.
You don't have to do it.
music.
Everyone knows you're there.
Yeah.
Doing this.
You don't have to always.
You gotta
go-
know. No, every time. Yes.
That's fine. That's
so,
fine.
young Shane here.
Ooh, Shane.
Allowed to say
Missy,
that.
all right.
Got the Tennessee Titans.
No.
No,
way.
man.
Happened.
You didn't pick
It-
out
it
of the hat,
happened.
man.
No,
And,
I put the name in, man.
Oh,
Also-
just for him.
For
I-
those
I
of you,
was
those
also-
of you who don't know,
he
he's
probably
a,
loaded it up with like there's like multiple
Yeah.
pieces of paper with the Titans.
for those of you who don't know, he's a huge Titans fan.
He
Like,
went
he's the
the only one in the world.
He skipped the podcast, go to Tennessee to watch Titans play the Falcons in a 10-7
They lost,
game.
right?
Who does that?
Did they win?
10-7. What a waste of time. No, he lost 10-7.
Yeah, of
What a waste of
course.
time. Didn't even go to any country bars. Waste of time.
All right, Shane, what do you
Anyways,
got?
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Shane.
All right. Well, Titans are done and probably be the Super Bowl contender.
All right,
But,
bold.
Coming off a nice OT win against the Saints, you gotta be pretty happy.
I'll give you that one. Yeah.
Oh,
They're fourth against the pass. They're struggling on the run defense, but you got a nice rookie, or Marcus Mariota in the
Who?
backfield. Got
Who?
a nice receiving core around him. I'm
dat?
I'm pretty excited for the future of the Tennessee Titans. Hopefully they can get a
wait.
pretty good
Back to
pick,
that.
though.
Okay. Back to that Tennessee. Back to that Tennessee point, beating the Saints. The Saints are third last in pass defense. They give up almost 300 yards a game. That means I can step in and throw at least 200 yards.
This is
Ooh,
Golden Line,
confident,
by the way.
confident.
We have another nickname for Jim.
Wait,
It's
I have a
Golden
question
Line.
for you.
CSM Bowl, baby.
I have a question for
Champs.
Shane. Who do the Titans play next week?
That's a great question. It's actually what I was just about to go to. They come off of a great team win with the new coach, and they're going to now march into Carolina and take their second in a row.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Young Andrew D'Amato is going to have to wear
Okay.
the Dorel Green
yeah.
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Would you
uh,
like to explain the bet?
jersey
Jake?
next week.
Let's-
So it'll
Easy,
it'll be
boys,
something
easy,
great.
boys.
Okay, let's
Easy.
explain this bet. So
Yeah. Go ahead.
pretty much, I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. We have a Titans fan. We have a Carolina Panthers fan. The Bills with the Titans around
Haha.
Come on.
again. Oh, whatever. That should be my theme song, I guess. So we had the Bills play the Tennessee Titans earlier this year, and Shane and I made a bet: is whoever wins that game, the loser has to wear the other team's jersey and hat and post it on Instagram. And obviously, the Bills won.
course.
So my man, Mr. Wright, had to wear a Willis McGahee jersey and
Ooh.
post it on Facebook.
I saw that, and that was. I love the pose, by the way, man. You killed that one.
Yeah. So we have this week. We have is it Tennessee going to Carolina, or is it Carolina going to Tennessee? Come on, guys. You guys
Going
have
to Carolina, I
Going to
believe.
Carolina.
There you go.
No,
Okay.
no.
I believe.
Tennessee.
Okay, so
Ooh.
they're going to Tennessee, country capital of the world. Hopefully, Carrie Underwood will be there. And so whoever loses has to wear their team's jersey for the day and take a picture. So it's going to be in Tennessee. We officially got
Yep,
that in.
Confirmed.
So
Absolutely.
Carolina, Tennessee, and I'm on Team Mr. Right because I want to see Carolina lose, and I want to see Andrew
Wow.
D'Amato wear a Tennessee
Well,
Titans
I just
jersey.
want to let Shane know that I want a good tag in that nice Instagram picture with the beautiful blue Carolina Panthers hat and the extra large Cam Newton jersey. It's gonna make you don't have to wear pants with it. That's how big it is. So
Wow. It's like a
enjoy
dress.
it. It's like a
It's
dress. It's like a dress. So enjoy that.
So just wear it like a mini skirt so no one can see.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll.
All right.
We'll let that
So
go.
what? Do you want
Well, let's stick with football.
Yeah. might as
All right,
well.
we'll stick on to our side of the border, right? Us. All right, I think we're ready for football talk.
I'm ready.
All right,
I'm
so
pumped. I'm
like I
pumped.
said, we'll stick it to our side of the border, Canada, obviously. What's up with
Canadian.
CFL?
Go Argos! Woo!
Playoffs start up.
The only Argos fan here, or CFL
It's,
fan. To be
what,
honest.
what was it?
My friend said the perfect thing because he was talking about leading with the Argos, and then Jim Van Horn, one of our teachers, said, "How many people
Legend.
honestly go to the Argos game?" And my friend said, "Jake Howarth, me, and 4 friends." And when I asked Wesley if he wanted to be the 5th friend, he said he was busy for the rest of his life. So
And nobody got time for that.
We don't got time for that.
Yeah. Anyway, CFL, we got
CFL,
playoffs.
man. Yep. So
Playoffs.
The last game was yesterday for the regular season.
Yep. Canadian quarterback Brendan Bridge was under center, first Canadian to do so since 1996
But
for
did
that
the
Montreal
Interest
Alouettes, but they lost.
Yeah.
30-24 in overtime to Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Westland
But big step in
Dressler.
the right direction for Canadian quarterbacks.
But
Lead by
no-
example. Let's
no
go.
effect on the standings though.
No. Both those teams are
But
way
hey,
gone.
last in their respective
Yes.
conferences.
Yes.
So.
Yes.
Well, the season's over for them, but the regular season's also over for
Yes.
everybody. The playoffs start up next week, so the Argos.
Argos travel to the Hammer.
Ooh.
Trip down the QEW.
Hey,
That's a cliche.
That's
hey,
a
that's not
cliche.
enough information. Everyone knows that.
Not enough information, man.
So yeah, the Argos go down and take on the Tiger Cats. Tiger Cats do not, I repeat, do not, if you don't know, have Zach Colores, former Argo. So that's really good for the Argos' chances. And Ricky Ray, starting quarterback.
Oh,
Hopefully,
yeah.
kind of like rub some magic on the Grey Cup 100 he did a couple of years ago. So
What about is Torrey Gurley going to be playing? That's going to be a big factor for the Argos.
yeah, oh yeah, no, he's not suspended. That was a one-time thing for his actions a couple weeks
Yeah.
ago.
Well, I knew wasn't he gone last week?
It was 2 weeks ago.
Oh.
Yeah, so Argos hopefully. I think the Argos are going to beat Hamilton. They'll take the Red Blacks, but I say the Red Blacks are going to come out the East. Calgary's going to come on the West, and
Ooh.
Red Blacks. Henry Burris is going to go out on top.
That'd be a nice way to finish
see,
your career.
He might retire. I don't know. It's Henry Burris, so he's a
Well, yeah, we don't
he's a
know.
player.
This guy's a
He's
beast.
all in.
He's a Yager.
He's Yager. Man,
Yager
he's
of the
he's
CFL.
actually having an amazing year. Threw for over 5,000 yards, which is unbelievable.
That's crazy.
Yeah, unbelievable.
At his age, is he
40. I think he's like
Is
42.
he 40 on the dot?
I think he's 40, 41
He's
around
around
there.
40.
Yeah.
We can agree on that.
So
So yeah.
You want to talk about predictions? You want my predictions? Rematch Super Bowl 100.
Hundo.
Gonna be Calgary from the West and the Argos from the East.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sweet.
You're picking the Argos to go all the way? Well, at least in the finals.
Sure. Yeah.
Old
let's
Levi
go with that.
Mitchell versus little Ricky Ray. Oh, I will watch that. I'll be the only. If anyone wants to come to my house, I'll be the only one wearing an Argos jersey throughout Toronto.
Everyone will be wearing like a Leafs jersey. Like, I thought you were watching the Leafs game. No,
like
it's
Grey
the
Cup,
Grey
man. Great Cup. Come on. I have the whole year to cheer for the Leafs. God. So, anyways, Argos all the day. All day. And we have an update.
Oh, we got an update.
We got an update for my Sacramento Kings.
Excuse
DeMarcus
me.
Cousins
Who's the update guy?
Will
here?
rule, is ruled out.
Whoa.
It's probable for tonight's game, but will likely miss
This
it
will be
due to an Achilles
This will
injury.
be JD
Boogie.
Snake's last broadcast with us because he has just been fired.
Yeah, I took
Wow.
Andrew DeMao's power of being the update guy.
It's just-
Sorry,
it's
if it was
just my
about the
job.
Devils, I would let him talk.
I'm going to get fired here, too. Joakim Noah will move to the starting lineup for tonight's game
Ooh,
against the 76ers. Nikola Mirotic going to come off the bench. Thought I'd
okay.
throw that in there. You know.
Yeah, they got to switch it up.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Want to
yeah.
move on to the CIS?
CIS.
All right,
oh!
let's take the reins on this one.
Oh, so if you guys don't know, I went to Laurier. Good old Golden Hawk right here. Golden Hawk for
Boo.
life.
Go Golden Hawks.
Go Golden Hawk. This past weekend, at least I'm not a Stinger, okay? I'm not Concordia Stinger. Who names their team a Stinger?
Or GG.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
What's a GG, man?
It's the first horse out of the gate.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I did not know
we
that.
figured that out.
I don't watch horse
It's a
racing.
weird name. Weird name for a team because pretty much you're the first horse out of the gate, but it doesn't mean you always win.
Okay, I see what you're
You
saying.
know what I mean?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so the
I
gun
get it.
fires and I'm the first one out, I'm a GG. But then I can still lose the race and still be called a GG at the end.
So, like, yeah, okay, no, I see
Yeah.
what you're saying. I totally understand.
But
But
it was,
I'm going to let you get to it, sorry.
it was a big week for Laurier. I followed the women's. I had to follow and write articles for the women's soccer team last year, and
All right.
unfortunately, they did lose in the gold medal game against Queen. But hey, they still get to go to the CIS championship in Vancouver, so they still have a chance to be
That's awesome.
number one. And then unfortunately, Laurier with that massive upset against McMaster, your friend's school, Youngblood.
No.
29
it's all
to
about the
15.
Voyagers at Laurentian. Yeah, shout out to Joseph.
But
We got shout-outs.
Laurier actually, unfortunately, fell to Western 32-18. It could have been the first time since 2006 they went back to the Yates Cup. But instead, you have Western versus Guelph. So I gotta go against Western. I don't like Laurier and
Western
Western. We're the original gold.
Sounds
and
a bit
purple.
biased
There you
there.
go.
We're
but
gold.
alright.
We're the real gold.
Cool.
So I'm gonna go with Guelph. And yeah, that's pretty much all in CIS Canadian content we got going on. But
Hey, we're in Canada.
yeah, you gotta mention the Canadian boys. Good old Canadian boy, as Don Cherry would say. Good old Canadian boy.
Good old
Plays
Ontario
hard.
boy.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Don Cherry.
I know. I don't know why anyone hates him. He makes some good points.
Point.
He does.
Point.
Point.
Funniest thing I've seen.
He does make some good points. Points.
Point.
I kind of feel like personally, obviously he's based in Toronto. I feel like he kind of favors the Leafs a bit when I'm watching CBC.
Okay, we could talk about a lot of broadcasters favoring teams.
No, it's true. The Boston guys. Have you ever watched like
Oh,
a Boston
man.
Bruins game
Oh,
before?
They
Yeah.
freak out when they
Oh
score. The
my
opposite team scores
goodness.
and they score.
Yeah.
This guy, I swear, like he just when someone scored against the Bruins, he literally just walked away, walked off the set. I'm done. I'm not commentating for this game. I'll be back next time, boys.
Here's
Well,
an
not
update.
really.
Speaking about Boston, Max Talbot has just been reassigned to the AHL province.
Talbot. Ooh.
So
Talbot,
there.
hey, you know where he used to play?
Pittsburgh.
Well, yeah, he scored 2 goals.
Everywhere.
09 finals, and
Hey,
they won the cup.
he also, when they were down against
Colorado.
Philly, he got into the fight that sparked the team.
There
so,
you go. But I was gonna say that
little
he also
punch,
played
punch.
for the Avs, so good old. I like him just for that. I've always liked him, but
Wait,
I like him.
wait,
even more for
guys.
that.
Where are the Avs? What place are they
They're
In
in?
the basement.
Oh, in their mom's basement. Ew.
Shots fired on the show. No, you know what? It's tough to be an Avs fan right now. Turn around. Hey, you know what? They're coming to Toronto next week, next Tuesday.
Ooh, you
I'm
wanna
gonna
have
be
a-
at the game.
Do you want to have a wager on that game?
I do.
The jersey?
No
The jersey?
gambling.
Ooh.
The jersey thing?
All right, cause I got a Duchesne jersey.
And I have a good old loophole jersey.
I got a Kessel, so we can figure that out.
I have a loophole jersey.
I'd rather wear a Kessel, so
You're wearing a
so
loophole.
I'll wear the loophole. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the Avs, man. I'm gonna pick the Avs. I guess.
Oh, you heard it here first.
Wait, so we have the
I'm picking the Avs.
So we have the battle of the
You heard
bottom
it here
feeders.
first, folks.
The battle of the bottom feeders in Toronto.
That's gonna be a great game. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Probably not. We'll see.
Hey, whoa. Those games are gonna be. It's gonna be a nice chippy game.
Well,
I
there-
honestly think it's gonna be a good chippy.
There's only 3 teams in the NHL who have single-digit points: Toronto, Columbus, and Colorado. Colorado actually has more points than Toronto at the moment. Colorado has 9. Toronto has 8.
Ooh.
So does Columbus at 8.
Columbus. Don't
Hey,
even get
Columbus
me
played
started.
one more game than both Avalanche and the Leafs. So
Columbus,
That's true.
Columbus needs a
so
hold.
Columbus cheated.
Technically, Colorado's doing the best because they have the most points in the least amount of games played. So
So they're gonna win
feeders,
the cup.
We're killing it.
We're killing the bottom feeders, but that means we're winning the Matthews sweepstakes.
You already
right?
know. That's
No, Mike.
that is what's going on.
You don't
I
need
got a
any more
question for
forwards.
you,
You
Mike.
don't need for it. What's up?
Do you think this will be Iggy's last year if they do finish the
Oh,
basement?
boy.
I don't
Favorite
want to
player
think about
growing
that.
up?
I love Iggy. Yeah, my favorite player growing up as well. One of them.
I have a
Forsberg.
Flames jersey of Iggy.
That's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really wanted one of those growing up. I played on my team name for hockey was the Flames. I had the Flames
Ooh.
colors, everything, and I wore number 12.
Obviously.
Obviously, like why wouldn't
Get
I?
Iggy with it.
Obviously.
I got really upset and like I got a little more upset than I should have, especially at the age that I was when he went to Boston. And that was only 2 years ago.
You mean he went to Pittsburgh first?
Pittsburgh?
He said he was gonna go to Boston, which was
Sorry,
a better
yeah.
fit, and then he
Yeah,
went to Boston.
That's what
Then
happened.
He was supposed to go to Boston, better fit, but then went to Pittsburgh, stunk up the joint, didn't fit in, and then went to Boston,
Jumps from
30
another
goal
team to
season,
another team.
then got another 30 goals with Colorado, and on pace
Yes.
for another 30 goals.
I
Gonna
really
hit
hope so.
the 600
Is he
mark
on
this
pace, though?
season.
I hope so.
This season,
he-
600
Where's
goals.
he
goals.
at
on
right now?
pace?
Do you know?
He's I think he's around mid 580s to be honest. So
Oh, he'll hit that.
yeah,
for
exactly.
Sure. Absolutely.
Let's just double check.
Yeah, let's double check.
Our
Hockey
sta-
database.
Our stats guy.
Shout out hockey database. 595 goals.
Oh, he's hitting
So,
that.
I
5
think-
goals away.
I think in the next
2
how many
weeks.
games we got
2 weeks
left?
at least. At least 2
It's
weeks.
gonna
You
take at
gotta
least
say 2
like
weeks.
it's gonna take at least 2
max-
months because the
max 2
Colorado
weeks.
can't put the puck in the net. I mean,
Ooh.
But he has 6 goals in 14 games, so he is their offense.
It's actually unfortunately true, especially at his age. He's 38.
yeah.
So I love it though. You know, I'm not complaining about the Avs in that sense. But young guys got to step it up. Duchesne, McKinnon, Landeskog.
So 36 goals, he has 6 of them.
Yep.
That's kind of a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just next question. Marshawn Lynch next question.
Yep.
Next question.
Yep. I don't want to talk about the Avs at the moment.
Okay, we won't talk about the Avs.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Definitely have to see what happens.
We
with
will.
that.
Bottom feeder matchup.
Do you want to throw this in quickly? Just one little thing here.
One more thing before we go.
Yeah,
before we go.
we should wrap it up here.
Yeah, one more thing. What's up?
Well, I'm just looking at we're talking about a lot of bad teams, and people want to hear about the bad teams. Want to talk about the good teams like really quick?
Yeah. Oh yeah. We
Okay.
got time, man.
So the
we
top-
got 5 minutes. at
Yeah, the
least.
top team in the East right now is obviously Montreal.
Montreal.
Canadiens.
The Canadiens de Montreal.
La Canadiens. 13-2-1, 27 points to lead the NHL.
You just can't stop them.
But take this in. Let's take last Saturday, let's say,
Yeah.
to now. Price didn't play at all because he's
Yeah.
been hurt with lower body injury. Mike Condon is killing it
Because
man.
no one knows about him.
No, it's true.
The scouting report's not out yet. It's like me throwing a rookie pitcher into a game, and for like half a season, him going undefeated because no one knows his stuff. That's why there's always such thing as a sophomore slump, because then the
Yeah.
book's out on you, and
Yeah.
that's when a good player, difference between a good player and a great player come out,
And
is if can you adapt your game.
Nate McKinnon.
Whatever. Do you have any quickly any predictions for a sophomore slump to anybody this year? Ekblad, just to give out.
Oh, okay,
50 names.
Ekblad's not really a points guy.
Sam
so
Reinhart. Well,
I got one.
actually, no. This is Reinhardt's first year. So
Yeah,
I-
Philip
So-
Forsberg.
does Bennett count?
I don't
No,
think
no,
Bennett
no,
counts.
no,
No.
no.
Philip Forsberg. That's my prediction for
I
sophomore
don't
slump.
know, man. He hasn't been doing too bad.
Uh,
Nashville. So
yeah.
I actually take that back.
Yeah.
They're doing pretty well. Dallas, of course, first in the West with 24 points.
My boy John Klingberg.
Klingberg's killing it. Ben's killing it.
Jamie
Jamie
Ben.
Ben.
Yeah.
Sorry, not Jordy Ben.
Jamie Ben.
Jordy
Jordy
Ben.
Ben.
Jordy. That I don't know if people know this, but I love facial hair. I like my own facial hair. That's the beard I want. I aspire to have a Jordy Ben.
Too bad your beard's going bye-bye for this Friday.
Yeah, we have a test Friday. I have to shave for. Unfortunately, thanks.
Okay, quick. Can I do one shout out quickly?
Yeah, go for it.
My shout out, I went to the Hall of Fame game. Shout out to the guy who fake proposed to his girlfriend on his cam. Funniest thing ever. Love it. Whoever you are, if you are listening, you're my hero. You probably you took a lot of crap that night, I bet, from your girl,
yeah.
but it was worth it, man. Everyone loved it but her. Everyone died. I loved it. Do it again. I want someone to do that again.
Give a shout out to Joseph from Laurentian.
Oh, baby. The Voyagers. Woo, go
Yeah.
Voyagers.
And shout out to Mitch from a good old Schaumburg. He wanted me to
Schaumburg
talk
boy.
about how his fantasy teams are good, but they're actually terrible. So there's that.
Be brutally honest.
So shout out to those guys.
Gutless. That's a coward move. He's not even here to defend himself.
Hey, yo, I got the text here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not my problem.
We'll get him next time. I
Uh,
think I'm gonna give a shout out to Yavs.
Yes.
Do better. Just do better. Just do better.
And what about
okay?
you, producer Shane?
Yeah, you
Come on, man.
Yeah, Shane.
Oh, come on,
Shane,
man.
you got any shout outs you want to give? Besides the Titan?
Not really. There's nothing really. I don't know. Like other than like how much of a snake Jake is.
Oh.
I really can't really call anyone out right now.
He literally, the nickname is so appropriate for Jake, but that's another topic.
It is another
Next time.
topic. It's another topic for another day. And one more shout out.
Yeah, go for it.
Guys, shout out to Leaf fans. Just got pretty much. Just gotta guys, it's gonna be a rough road ahead, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. There is light. And
It's very far away.
He's just gonna predict the Leafs to win every game.
just imagine, guys, if when we win the cup, I don't know how long. Yeah, when that party is gonna be the best thing ever. It's gonna be almost the same. It'll be bigger than when the Chicago Cubs win the World Series.
Never
Sorry,
win the cup.
yeah, the Cubs win the cup. But yeah, that's gonna be massive. And
Shout out to Javale McGee.
That was my shout out, man.
is he making the first start?
Shout out to Dallas Mavericks center JaVale McGee.
JaVale McGee. Wait, is he on Shaq the Fool
Shaqtin'
again?
a fool.
He actually didn't. I haven't watched the second episode. The first one he wasn't in, and I think
I don't think he played though. Did
He hasn't
play?
played yet,
Play-
but like
oh,
he'll
yeah.
probably make it in somehow.
Wait, he's gonna be on the bench doing something weird.
Yeah.
Like he won't even pay attention. I bet like coach will call him in. Randy Carlo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carlisle. Come on. Let's say get through. Come on. I'm not saying
we have a
it.
snake over here.
I'm snaking it. Look it up, then
I
you'll
have to
learn.
look it up.
So we got our stats guy on it. Anyways, JaVale McGee, funny, all the talent in the world, but
Now I'm in bed. Oh, Rick Carlisle.
there you go.
I said
Nailed
Carlisle.
You did,
Thanks,
but
fine. Okay,
You did.
Carlisle's gonna call him in. JaVale, you're in. What?
How do you play basketball? How to play basketball?
Shaq, you old as dirt. Have you seen that interview before?
Yeah.
All right, well, I think we're just rambling on at this point.
Yeah.
But it's a good ramble. So, guys, I'd just like to thank you for being here today. Fans, thanks for listening.
Jam
Really
Sesh.
appreciate it. Jam Sesh. So, on the Rook, Michael Cummings. To my left, Andrew D'Amato.
Yep. See ya. Thanks for listening.
Jake.
JD Snakes here. Remember, every Monday at around this time, podcast. So
Relatively
tune
around
in.
this time.
Subscribe to us on SoundCloud.
Exactly.
Yeah, hit us up on SoundCloud. That's where this is all going to be
Give
going
us
down.
advice. Tell us what we're going right and wrong. And if you want us to talk about something, just text Andrew D'Amato, especially
Yeah.
the Voyagers. Just text
Exactly.
him up. We'll talk
Yeah,
about
if
the
you want, if
Voyagers.
you want us to give anyone specifically shout outs, like hit
We'll
us
talk
up.
we'll talk about the Voyagers.
You want to call into
Eh,
the show? Do it. You want to be a special guest? Hit us up.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
may
we
have
got-
guests.
We actually have an empty spot on the table just because we have our producer Shane out there. So if anyone wants to jump in, let us know. Jump into
We'll
talk to
schedule you accordingly.
Talk to our people.
our people. Your people should talk to our people, and our
Our
people
people
is
are
just
us,
us.
so
Actually.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah.
You
Even
got our
I'm getting
number.
very excited.
All right, thanks, Shane. So, producer Shane, Mr. Right himself, thank you for being such a great producer today, man.
Yay.
Thanks for showing up this time,
Yeah,
man.
about time.
Yeah,
I would have to run out of the booth to stop recording this.
yeah. Jake had to pull double duty last.
Yeah,
last
it was not pretty. I got it done though.
We did it. I think it was pretty good.
Yeah,
for
but
the
thanks
most part.
again, and
yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for listening.
We'll
Really
see-
appreciate it. We'll see you next Monday.
peace.
That's all, folks.